Hi, everybody. This is Gary D with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Sunday, January 12th, 2025. So the Bulls got slaughtered on Friday, and it really was because of the jobs numbers came in hotter than expected. And something that I've been saying for all you old timers that have been here, been around, is the market has to disconnect from the Fed, because right now that seems to be the only reason why people want to be in the market or out of the market. And it really, the Fed, that's not the Fed's job. So we need to really disconnect from it, and where economic news that is good is actually good. We don't, people are depending on, zero interest rates coming back, and it's never going to happen. So, people need to adjust to this, and I think they will. But in any case, the good jobs numbers, they sent the S&P down hard, and we broke through these were the important lows that I've been talking about. So we broke through, but then came back above it, and now they closed right at it, right around that 28.30, so 3 points. So this is going to be really important on tomorrow, because if we sit there and we get a move up, then what will happen is I'd just be looking at this as some type of ABC move. So to give us some targets, they would be like this. Okay, so these would be the upside targets that I would watch for right around here. So 100% of it, that would be 50, 58, 81. So about 50 points higher than that. But you can see here's the moving average on the 15. So if the Bulls can get above these highs, I do believe that they're going to come up and try to close this gap right here, and probably get rejected because of the moving averages moving in the wrong direction, and really just a lot of people thinking this market is really, really overvalued. So this is going to be the pivot, I would say. Right, I'm even going to do this duplicate, and I'm going to say this zone right here. So in between the 58.74 and the 58.66, this is the importance. If the Bulls can get above it, that's when we're looking at the next move to come somewhere up into the 58.90, and the odds of it coming to close this gap would be fairly good. So this is really kind of what I'm looking at on this part. So let's take a look at the 60-minute chart. And again, with these lower lows right here, we actually have buy signals. But the momentum is pretty strong right now for the Bears, and there's a pattern. I don't know if this is it or not, but basically it's an M pattern. So you can trend line. So this is your M right here, and duplicate, and from that you can see typically what this is it's a bearish type pattern, because we're making it's just every time we get up there we're getting smashed back down. So this is the M pattern. We have to wait and see if it plays out, but right now I think if the Bulls are going to kind of make some kind of move, I think they're going to do it in overnight trading. I think what they're really going to have to do is gap over these levels right here, and then from there, that's where they start shooting for levels up here. But we had we didn't really have bullish divergences on the 15-minute chart. Because this was the low. So that's suggesting that these lows will be taken out. But again, if they are taken out, then what we want to do is try to figure out where is the support levels. And here you can see that there's one right at the 57.66, and then we have a 38% retracement. That would be bringing us down to the 57.27. But short term, I would think that really what would happen is they come down, close this gap right here, 57.90, so 30, a little bit, 40 points maybe to the downside. And if they do that, and then and it holds and then bounces up, that may be a nice opportunity for a long trade. But we want to, just take things on a day-to-day basis and don't assume anything. The market's going to start getting tricky. I do believe that volatility is going to be around, and really what we want to do is get in a position. But what we do with it is just follow the trend. Right now we're making lower lows and lower highs, and this is what the reaction is. So this was really the first break of a low right here, where you can see we popped up and down, but we went through it, and then they brought us back down again. So again, just the upside, I believe these gaps will try to get tested at some point. It's more a matter of, are we going to head down to support levels first, or are we just going to make the move up there? So I'm staying open-minded. I think that if we do get a big gap down, I would be keeping an eye on these support levels, because I do believe, if they hold, we're going to get, an easy 50, 60-point rally, especially if we're down a couple hundred before that. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a fantastic night, and we'll talk to you guys in the morning.